Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Yeah, so let's see who I get as my next opponent. Gotta get another win, otherwise I'll be behind, so it'll be kind of sad. So I thought I had a pretty good deck, but that Shaman took me out pretty hard. I was ahead for a while, but not as long as I would like. And to add insult to injury, I didn't see what opponent I almost got that time. So bad at this. Okay, see, that is a lot of fat. I don't want Blizzard in my starting hand, don't want the Lord of the Arena, and since I don't have anything cheaper than 3, I'm actually going to get rid of that too. I would get rid of him, but I'd be worried that I could somehow get a horrible mulligan and end up with nothing cheaper than 3 at all, so I take my chances. Yeah, that's some pretty expensive stuff, but okay. It's slightly better than it was. I am going second, so I've got the coin. I think I like going second. I mean, the way they've balanced it out, it's very close. Like, going first is obviously very good too, but yeah, I think I like going second. I don't have a second turn play. This is just removal, so... Well, it is a first turn play. You know what I mean. I don't have a 2-cost play that I could use the coin to sneak out.
Mind if I roll knee?
Loot Hoarder. That is a good early play. When he dies, he gets a card. It's pretty good. Now, that's kind of funny. I could play him and turn it into a 1-2, which he could then beat up. Or I could use the coin to put out... Oh, if I use the coin to put out the Harvest Golem, that's pretty strong, because he can kill that, and if it dies, I still get something.
What to do?
Oh, I think I like that play, actually. I may regret not waiting till later, but this guy is not so great on his own. He wants to have stuff to buff, so... Yeah, no, I think I'm going to coin out the Harvest Golem. I think that's pretty good. Let's see what he's got going. 2 creatures, both of them have Death Rattle. If you haven't guessed, that's what the little skull at the bottom means. It means they have an effect that goes off when they die. Yeah, he's not going to trade for some reason. Wow, that's kind of annoying. The Mad Bomber is extremely random. He's supposed to be... That damage is supposed to be divided between... between any, like, creatures... Between all other characters. Like, one of those could have hit this, it could have hit him, but no, all of them hit my guy. That was really unlikely and annoying. Oh, so I get Arcane Explosion, which would...
My greeting.
Not quite kill his stuff. Yeah, you can keep spamming that all you want. If I Iron Break Al him, then he loses... silencing him would cause him to lose his Death Rattle, so that would actually cost him a card. On the other hand, it wouldn't be using my mana very well. I could ping him, but then I also wouldn't be doing stuff very well. I think I'm going to trade for the Mad Bomber, because he's bigger. And then... I guess I'll play the Blood Knight.
Glory to the Sindori!
Because that means that I can play 2 2-cost cards next turn. I think I am going to silence that thing if he doesn't suicide at this turn, though. That's fine. I'll take 2. That is not as fine. That guy is very good. I don't like it. Don't like this one bit. Okay. Alarmobot's not going to help too much right now. Random minion. Yeah, he's not that much cheaper and just all kinds of not right. I could swap the attack and health of this guy and then kill him with my Blood Knight, but I would lose my Blood Knight in the process. If I did that and then silenced this guy, I don't know. If I don't attack and I make him do it, then I'm giving him the choice, as well as giving up my attack, basically. I can't attack this, obviously, because of the taunt. That is very annoying. You can swap him, kill him. Can't quite Blizzard. Arcane Explosion doing 1 damage to each of them. I'd rather Iron Break first, and then it doesn't help as much. Arrgh. I don't think this is a great play, but I think I'm going to do it.
You love my new recipe.
This is what time pressure does. That's the play I had worked out, and it seemed not horrible, and it's costing him a card. I'm sure there's better stuff I could have done. You can let me know in the comments. Don't let me know in the comments. You're all going to let me know in the comments. Whatever. Shapeshift. The Shapeshift is very interesting, because it's a hybrid of, you know, the rogue's ability to do damage, and the fighter's ability to just armor up. It kind of does both things, but I just don't like it that much. I don't know. The rogue takes more damage when it attacks because it's not getting armor, but their version is a little bit more mana efficient, and it has all these card interactions. Anyway, I'm supposed to be taking my turn. I can play Alarmobot, which is stupid. Removal, which doesn't help. I can play the Dark Iron Dwarf, even though it's a bad time for him. Or I can play this guy when it's a bad time for him. That is awesome. Maybe I will Alarmobot. I can Alarmobot and ping him, and then I'll get one of these guys. It probably has Summoning Sickness. Actually, it might not get Battlecry. No, I think I'm just going to waste the Dark Iron's ability. Because I want something out for this guy to give him +1/+1 permanently. This is only a +2, like, that turn. No, that is permanent. This guy's awesome. You will find that I will misread a lot of cards. I played Magic the Gathering for 10 years. I've misread a lot of cards in my time. You misread it once, and then you get this idea in your head that that's what the card does, and you're wrong. It's very annoying. Okay. Unfortunately, this guy's +1/+1 is not enough to survive that. If I play the Geomancer, it gives me +1 spell damage, so this would do 2, and this would do 3. This would do 3 and freeze him. But then I can't afford that anyway. Okay. Pretty sure the best play is drop the Geomancer, drop the Defender of Argus between them, so they both get buffed. But I'm pretty sure I have to waste his to kill that, because I'm not going to get anywhere otherwise. Ooh. Again, it's generally better to do it on my turn than to give him the choice, because there may be some way that he could work something out more beneficial for him. Like if he could wipe out all my guys somehow, which doesn't seem very possible in that circumstance, but say he did, then he'd be able to hit me for 5. Whereas by taking him out on my turn... No, that was a genuine mistake there. He clicked on and silenced the wrong guy, because this guy's ability is just a battle cry he was already spent. He wanted to silence this one, get rid of his spell damage and his taunt.
I can't do that.
Okay. Character with no attack value can't attack. No, whatever. So we've got another Dark Iron. Could give one of my guys permanently +2 attack. Like, give him +2 attack and then he can kill that. That seems like the thing to do. I mean, you could blast him with my spell power, but I think I'm better off doing that. The Alarmobot won't do anything. It's kind of silly. Okay. You. Get +2 attack. Kill that punk. Because he had taunt. Then I will hit you for 3, and I'll ping you for 1. Kaboom. That's about the best I can do. It's funny that I have the Alarmobot as like the only guy left in my hand now. I really don't like this guy too much. I'm sure you can do some crazy stuff, but if your deck is all fat things, you can still only have 2 Alarmobots in Constructed. It's not going to work out right. You're going to end up not being able to cast things. Speaking of fat things, holy crud! 8/8 with taunt. That is decidedly unpleasant. good time to draw Frostbolt, because that'll stop him from attacking and mostly neutralize him, actually. So I Frostbolt him. Kamehame Frostbolt! And then I can kill him with this, or I could ping him and kill him with this. This guy has taunt and spell damage, though, and spell power, though. This guy does not have taunt and spell power, but he's bigger. Kind of tough. I think I'm better off keeping my options open, though. Ping him. You know, I'm just going to cast the Alarmobot, first off, as an experiment, because I genuinely don't know what happens if he's alone. I think he'll just bounce himself. But he also might waste removal on the Alarmobot, thinking, like, oh my god, you have something huge in your hand. Although he must be able to tell, like, at 8 mana, I should be able to cast pretty much anything. Another giant fatty. Wow. There's only 5/5 for 7, which is still fine. And he can draw 2 cards, or restore 5 health. Or draw 2 cards. You're in a really bad place if you choose to restore 5 health instead of drawing 2 cards. Oh, I guess it's not just to the hero. He could heal something else that was important. Got my Ventricle Mercenary. I don't have enough mana to do that and Blizzard. The Blizzard would kill this guy outright, though. That's pretty sweet.
What to do?
If I spent both of these, then that would kill his entire army, but it would be lame, because then I'd still be stuck with the... I wouldn't get my Ventricle out. The Blizzard freezes him, so I don't have to deal with that right away. Ah, but then I don't get him out! Ah! Already stuck in a loop. If I cast him, then all I can do is... No, if I cast him, I can still do this and ping. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. There we go. When the brain works, it works. I'm much happier with that outcome. He's still free to attack, but I'm going to get my damage in, because then he has to attack and kill this guy anyway. Or not attack. I'm fine if he doesn't attack. More likely he's going to whip out some kind of damage-dealing stuff. Like that. I expected that. That is literally the card I expected. I should have said it out loud. Did not expect that. That is bad. He's leaving my Alarmobot, because I think he suspects it's not very good. I wish I had this out when he was casting giant treants at me. Yeah. It's still a good secret to have at this stage in the game, but my board position kind of sucks all of a sudden. And Blizzard doesn't even kill that anymore. I think I'm going to take 5 from him, just so I have the opportunity to kill more things with my Blizzard, because he's got a billion cards and I have no... Oh, I'm doomed. Stupid treant of draw 2 cards. I did not realize until just now, I am screwed. Oh, that's great. Now I'm even more screwed. I get a copy of the Kudo. Mine doesn't have Battlecry. It doesn't really matter much. This is not good. I'm so doomed. The thing is big enough that I can't just Blizzard and ping it anymore. And, well, at least I can Blizzard that. And I've got a Cone of Cold. I can Cone of Cold, delay again, but I won't be able to... This thing won't be able to do anything. If I Blizzard, at least it can kill that. Maybe I should do the Cone of Cold, and then that, and ping it. Then I'll still have a Blizzard. No, but this won't kill that. Oh. I think that's what I'm going to do. Probably regret this, but I'm so screwed it doesn't really matter. But it can't attack me next turn anyway. Might as well kill that monstrosity. Ugh. Hate you so much. Oh, that's wonderful. Why couldn't I mirror entity that? Wouldn't have helped anyway because he had giant taunter. I don't think there's anything I can get that will save me now. I mean, the blizzard is pretty strong. That'll delay things a little bit more. Hooray. Not even that much, because even, like... Oh, he's got so many... Ah, bad. Oh, I can... Speaking of delaying things, I can delay things with blizzard.
What?
I don't even think I'm going to play the mirror image. Since he can't attack right now, why give him an extra chance to kill it? I should probably be working on this because I can kill it in 2 turns, but I'm going to work on the Wind Fury because it's way more dangerous. He's still got 4 cards. And he can do 1 damage to me every turn with his own power. Oh, more cards. That's awesome. Just, in case you haven't noticed, whoever draws the most cards generally wins. That guy's automatic damage to me. So bad. This guy's pretty good, but he's not going to save me. Cast him. Drop 2 mirror images. And this guy does 2 damage to me when he dies, but I've got to kill him anyway, because I'm going to take that damage eventually, and I'd rather not have the extra 2 damage lying around. But I'm going to get mauled.
My thanks to you.
Thinks he's funny. Oh, come on. I don't know what I'm cheering for. I'm going to be down 1 and 2. This is not a very auspicious start in my arena. You know what it is? It's because I didn't draft... I drafted lots of removal, which is great. I didn't draft enough fat. I had too many, like, cheap cards, too many, like, first turn plays and stuff. Well, I forgot I had nothing with taunt, too, so he can actually just kill me. That is awesome. Is he deliberately leaving me at 1, or has he forgotten something? No, okay, he's killing me with that. Oh, bad. So bad. Wait, what? Did he still not kill me? He's just, like, wasting time taunting me then? I've noticed there are a lot of people that used to play Magic the Gathering back in the old days who liked to, like, leave their opponent at 1 and keep the game going. Seems like some kind of logical failure to me. Like, yes, you can guarantee yourself that your opponent... Okay, he is finishing me. Because that stuff's just dumb. Like, why waste everyone's time? At least being a computer game, if you're trapped in that, you can just concede. Okay, unlocked Frost Nova for my constructed decks. Freeze all enemy minions for 2. Yeah. That seems way weaker than the ones that do damage.
1 more loss, and you're out.
No, I do 5 more damage, I'll get something by way of achievements. But yeah, 1 more... This is not a very good go. Oh, well, it's going to match me up with someone else. I think the way it works is it's going to match me up with someone else with the exact same record. So someone else who is 1 and 2. Hopefully I can beat their ass. Who have I got? Oh, I almost got to play a Mopey Mage. Why couldn't I get the Mopey Mage?
Valera.
Let's see what this rogue can do.
You asked.
Iron Break is awesome. Harvest Golem is awesome. I don't want Blizzard in my starting hand. I've got 2 of them. I'll get them eventually. I can't cast 5 mana. Much better. That's removal you can bank on. Okay, Emperor Cobra. Going first is not my favorite. No first turn plays, despite... I have 4 in my deck. I mean, it's still out of 30 cards. It's kind of iffy. This guy is not that bad, right? I mean, he's not going to get you card advantage because he will just get killed by creatures. He doesn't kill them back. But he gives you sort of action advantage. Like, it's going to take more than 1 action for your opponent to get rid of him early in the game. And even later in the game, he's still going to eat 1 action, so it could be worse, you know? On the other hand, I can just silence him, which makes him a 0/4 nothing, which is kind of funny. It is mostly a waste of the owl, but then again, it's second turn. I want to put out a creature, and that's why the owl is so good. It's still a 2/1.
I Hope you like my invention.
Novice Engineer is also super incredibly good. I find it hard to imagine not having two of these in every constructed deck.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
According to Hearthhead, like the Wowhead site for this, they have some statistics. I don't know how they gather them or how. I can't imagine they're actually getting statistics from all games. It's probably just all games that their members play in. But either way, I think they only found these in about 50% of all decks. Abusive Sergeant, pretty good. Not going to help me out that much instantly.
What to do?
Cone of Cold would be pretty... Well, no, it'll kill his Sergeant, but it won't actually kill this. Yeah, I think I'm best off just playing the Harvest Golem, because he can survive whatever you throw at him.
Job's done.
I guess I could have done Abusive Sergeant and then ping his Abusive Sergeant, but mine would waste his battle cry and still just die to the Engineer, so... I'm hoping I'll get to abuse him a little bit more thoroughly. Okay, he's just doing damage to me, that's fine. This is a great card later on. I don't really think it's so strong this early in the game. How good a creature is he going to play for 4? That's, yeah, not the plan. Freeze a minion and the minions next to it and deal with it. I bet this would damage that thing, which doesn't really help me any, but...
What to do? What to do?
What to do? He has nothing with taunt. Could frostbolt something. I can Cone of Cold. It does freeze them, so they wouldn't be able to. So these two wouldn't be able to attack. And then I could trade with that and a thing. Still not getting any good use out of my Abusive Sergeant.
What to do?
Did you say that again? Why? Why would you say that again already? Is it whatever? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cone those guys. And I'm going to suicide to take out that thing, because it's kind of annoying. And, of course, I get my guy back. If I play the Abusive Sergeant now, he's wasting his ability, but he will be able to attack next turn. Rogue can probably kill him, but unless it's an AoE. I think I'm just going to play him now, even though it's a waste. In that sense. I think it's a worse waste at this point not to spend the mana. It's worth the risk to have another guy out. These are both 2/1s. I can ping that. I can hit her for damage because none of them have taunt. And she'll take 2 damage if she kills them with her weapon. The weapons are good when they interact with things. I'm not too fond of them for this. Like, it's good card advantage, but it still seems not great when you're taking the damage every time you remove a creature. And I know it does make sense. Like, even if you take out a 4/4, you took 4 damage, but it was going to hit you anyway. At least it only hit you once, and it's dead now. So that sort of makes sense, but I'm just not a big fan of that. Alright. So I could play him. I could Frostbolt, so there's no point. There's nothing worth Frostbolting. Emperor Cobra. I can't do 2 things very well. I could play Mirror Entity or the Cobra and ping. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Even though having the Iron Guy out now would be strong, I think I'm just going to use my mana more efficiently if I can. Because I could play him and Frostbolt next turn. Or him and ping. So, yeah. We'll cast a Mirror Entity. And I'll ping the one that has attack power. And that leaves me free to just beat up on the road. Bring you down to my level. Yeah, I cracked my neck. Bring it. Once again, she has a lot of cards, and I have very few. I think my deck just has too much low-cost stuff. I don't like it.
Many options.
Squire,
Yeah, she has a lot of options.
Ready, sir.
That guy is very good.
Squire,
6 damage and 6 toughness for 5. In fact, it's in 2 separate things. Makes it more vulnerable to some things, less vulnerable to others. It evens out. So yeah, she ate the 2 damage and blew up her weapon. The weapon costs her like half of 2 mana basically. So that's not a big loss for her. My mirror entity cloned him, but because his thing is a battle cry, I don't get the squire. It's kind of annoying. Let's see. So now
I wonder.
I can clear out his stuff pretty good. It leaves me in a good position. If I play the Iron Dwarf, give +2 attack to Mr. Expendable here,
Sever my wrath.
he can go off and suicide against a much, much better creature. I could Frostbolt that and just beat him down. Or I could... it's kind of a waste of the Frostbolt, but I think I want to press my, advantage of having all these 4/4s out. Kind of excessive, but yeah, I do that, then I can attack for 4.
Job done.
Not dumping all of the creatures from my hand is good too, in case there is some kind of mass removal. It'd be funny if she vanished and bounced all the creatures, because then when I cast him, that was her card, I would get a squire. It's kind of funny. Ouch. That is very good, because the card drawing, that is an awesome card. I would draft that every time. So she weakened my guys a lot. Oh, this guy is also very good. 3 for a 3/3, and he does 2 damage as long as you cast something else first. He's an awesome creature. I like him a lot. Okay, I have Venture Mercenary type options again. I have a pretty good advantage with the stuff in play, but my guys will die if I take him out now, which is very annoying. Not much I can do about that.
I wonder.
I think I'm going to let him keep that, and I'm just going to go on racing him at this point. Yeah. I can't play the Cobra and the Mercenary, unfortunately. I can play the Squire first, though, which I think I will do.
What?
Oh, no, I'm not going to play... well, if I play the Squire first, or I could ping him. The Squire is going to survive whatever happens. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
To battle.
I'll just hit him for a ton of damage, which I'm sure he appreciates. Play a Squire who can survive most Armageddon-type things that go on, and then play my expensive, deadly Mercenary. I like that. He's pretty good. You have to play around his disadvantage a little bit, but it works out.
Give me a quest.
Oh no. She has so many cards in her hand. This is going to be bad. She's going to pump him to a 4/4 right away at least. What is that? Oh. The 1/1 Thicket Basilisk, and he has stealth, so unless I have an AoE, I can't take him out. He does trade there. I figured that's why one of the reasons I didn't attack him. I've got him on the back foot. I just need to keep it up. You are very expensive as long as he's around 9 cost. He's got taunt. I want him out, that's for sure. Oh, you have no taunt. That means I actually just win.
How you do?
Awesome.
I fight.
I can take that. Yay, so I'm 2-2. I'm not so horribly, embarrassingly bad now. That is good. Okay. And I think we'll have to see how I do next video. Next time. If you like this, please mash the button of that same name. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and Scrolls Judgment videos.